This episode contains sensitive topics. Discretion is advised.
Hello, and welcome back to the Lusty Lounge. Grab a drink, take a seat, and join us for another episode of random shit we like to talk about. Hopefully, it'll make you think, might turn you on. Either way, hopefully, you have fun. I'm, of course, as always, joined by my co host today. We've got Puce.
Hello.
And Alt.
Hello. Don't get fat.
Too late.
You aren't breaking your chair. My chair's literally broken because I exceeded the weight limit by like 30 pounds.
Well, I guess I haven't done that yet. Today, we are going to be talking about Pokemon. We'll be hitting some of the different aspects of Pokemon. A lot of it, of course, in how it relates to porn and hentai and all the horny stuff, as well as some of the taboo aspects of it, and sharing our opinions and thoughts, and probably some of our favorite Pokemon that tend to make us horny. So...
I don't have any of those. Fuck, now I gotta think.
You don't?
No. You mean like original design or like artist interpretation?
Well, that's kind of what we're going to go into, because like obviously the elephant in the room, we've got the issue with a lot of people being uncomfortable with basically Pokemon being turned into porn at all, because there are so many characters that are underage, as well as the idea that Pokemon in that universe are animals. So it kind of dances on that line of, is it okay, is it not? So I definitely try to be careful about what I'm looking up. So if it has any of the characters, like if they're not obviously older, then, you know, I'm going to stay away from it. And then with the Pokemon, I don't know. My opinion on that is, like, it is fantasy. Pokemon aren't real. Obviously, there are things that are illegal in real life, but, like, that's sometimes why fantasy is a nice little escape, so you can hit some of those fetishes and stuff you have without actually breaking any consent or breaking any laws. How do you guys feel about those?
Puce, you go first.
Why?
Because I'm laughing way too hard, putting you on the spot and making you uncomfortable. It's fun.
You know where I stand on this. I get like the sexualizing trainers thing. That's really gross and creepy. Sexualizing the professors. If you got a thing for old folks getting sexualized, I guess that's fine. The new ones are pretty hot. I'll admit that. And then when it comes to the Pokemon, I get the more humanoid looking ones. I don't have even the closest clue to why people sexualize the more animal, four-legged beast ones. That's a bit weird to me.
He doesn't know.
I don't
He
get
doesn't
it.
know. In terms of trainers, if the right artist is drawing them appropriately, don't care. I've seen shit and like, oh, that's nice. And I've seen things that went, oh, I'm uncomfortable. This image board is bad. As far as the Pokemon go, they're free, right? They're free reign, man. Do what you want. I don't care. I've seen so much fucked up shit. And I'm just like, well, we're here now. We can't really go back. So we're here.
Well, it's just like we've become this degenerate. We might as well keep going.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think humans have always been this degenerate.
Because I have now realized me and Puce fucked up. We were supposed to send you a video. Well, I sent Puce a video about a YouTuber's opinion on why there is so much porn of Pokemon. And I'm pretty sure he didn't send it to you, but that's okay, 'cause I didn't ask him to. That's my fault. His conjecture, yeah, I'm using that word right, was basically horny kids were like, ooh, I like this. The artist went, oh, I can draw now. I'm going to draw this thing I like. And now the horny adults are like, I'm going to draw this thing I used to like or still do like. I was like, yeah, it makes sense. That checks.
Yeah.
It's just like how Pokemon is almost everybody's first anime. It's also everybody's first hentai.
Who the fuck have you been talking to? Pokemon was not my first anime.
Maybe it was his first anime.
It's most people's, I feel like.
Who? I want names.
I think there's a fair point to that. Like, not everybody was watching Adult Swim. Not everybody saw Sailor Moon or Dragon Ball or any of the other ones that were popping on, Cowboy Bebop, all that stuff. So, like, for some people, like, I could see that it would be their first one. But not only that, the Pokemon games themselves were absolutely huge for our generation. Like, we were growing up as the first Pokemon games came out, and, like, they've continued to come out as we've grown up. And so it is one of those franchises that has stuck around basically our whole lives.
And it's not going anywhere anytime soon either.
Yeah, so it's I can very easily see why there are so many people that are drawn to that idea, because it's just like Pokemon was there in our early life, and it was there as we were growing and developing, and we got horny, and Pokemon was there. And yeah, now, like, people of our age and younger, and maybe even a little bit older, like, have all these skills, and it's like, oh, I can draw this stuff now, or I can do this, or I can do that. So yeah, that to me makes a lot of sense why there is so much of it, because it's just such a big part of so many of our lives. And you know, so many of us are so fucking horny that why not?
Fair. I'm gonna fully admit, on my drive to the gym, I was thinking about this episode, and I'm like, I wonder if I could figure out like a roadmap of all the characters I found attractive up until I turned into an adult. My brain was like, here you go, and I'm like, I didn't ask for this quickly, but all right, thanks. Thank you, I guess.
Alt's got Pokemon on the brain more than we know it.
It's like it was my job for a little while. We ain't gonna talk about that though.
Okay, so on that note, who was first, Misty or Jessie?
Neither.
What? Was it Joy?
No.
Alt
Misty
was
annoying.
definitely James.
No, it was Ash's mom. It was Ash's mom.
It was definitely Professor Oak for Alt, I bet you.
It was Erica, because she was just nice. Kind of mean to Ash, but you know, probably
you
a
guys
lesbian.
are going to make me look up names, because I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I'll take that. Erica is the grass gym leader from Gen 1. And then Whitney, for a handful of reasons. And then May, because by the time Gen 3 came out, I was like, girls are kind of hot. And they literally gave May boobs. And I'm like, that's not right. Something's not correct here. I can't put my finger on it, but something's different.
Okay.
And then Roxanne.
Erica, I get. Or I don't get. Whitney, I get. May, yes. So she was definitely my first. But why Erica? She looks so plain and boring.
She's got the kimono on. I'm just like, man, that's a nice kimono. And she's super nice until she's mean to boys. And I'm like, oh, well, can't win them all.
There were a lot of girls that were mean to boys in the early days of Pokemon.
No, I'm saying Erica specifically is her gym is just females, no male trainers. Mostly because the male trainers in that town are kind of dicks, but you know, it's a kid's show. Can't really talk about misogynistic bullshit in a kid's show in the 90s. Oh no, we'll get canceled for that.
If I ran a gym, it would be female trainers only. I'm gonna put that out there.
Wow.
If I'm gonna have to work with these people, I want to work with a bunch of women.
You don't have to work with it. You don't have to work with them. Most of the time, well, this is my problem with the anime. The anime is just, all right, go fight the gym leader. The game is like, hey, fight these trainers so we know you're good enough to fight the gym leader. And I'm like, why isn't it like that in the show? I feel like that makes more sense.
Right. So yeah, in the games you have these people that would be basically coworkers that you're seeing every day. You're standing
No,
around
not
in this
every
gym
day.
every
Not
single
every
day,
day.
waiting for Ash Ketchum to show up randomly. You never know when he's going to show up, so you got to stand there 24/7, 365.
Man, I feel like you haven't seen anything past the first generation of the show.
Ash never even goes through the gyms properly.
I'm talking about the games, okay?
Ash isn't in the games.
Well, Red is kind of Ash, but not really.
No. Even
Red's
I
just
know
Ash,
that.
But Red's just Ash, but way better. Not
So
stupid.
yes, not the same people at all.
No, they're the same person. Red just isn't stupid.
I would say yes, in the manga, Red is essentially just Ash.
No.
Kinda.
Not in the
Isn't he a lot
No.
more just goofy?
No. I've read the manga up until Gen. It's
been a while.
3. Yeah, after Yellow took Ash's or Red's Pikachu, it was just like, excuse you? we're not going to the manga. Well, I mean, we can. The manga was technically written, drawn, illustrated, that's the word, by a hentai artist after they quit doing hentai. So, it's a fact.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, and it makes people really uncomfortable now. And I'm like, he's not illustrating the manga. Who cares?
That makes
Not
people
anymore.
uncomfortable? That's sad.
Well,
Yeah,
it's-
you
that is-
know, this 20-year-old book.
Yeah, that is sad because it's just like, who cares if he formerly made dirty comics? Like, if he's not putting that into the child's Pokemon comic, why does it matter?
Misty's gotten some flack for being kind of hot. And I'm like,
Misty's a bully.
what?
Misty is a bully.
Yeah, those tsunderes, man. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Yeah, I never quite got into Misty. Like, Misty, Ash, and Brock are like, I picture them, and it's just like, I don't want to fuck any of you, obviously because of age, but like, if you were to grow up, I wouldn't want to fuck any of you because just like, I don't know, none of you are my type, I guess.
So on that, I understand that, but I'm like, I've seen y'all go through some shit. I don't want that type of relationship with y'all. Ash, we can be friends. Brock, you can definitely cook me some food. Misty, introduce me to your sisters.
I don't know. Misty's kind of hot.
See, and I think a lot of people feel that way, but like,
A lot
never
of people
have.
our age feel that way because Misty is a lot of people's sexual awakening.
Yeah, that's
I didn't get that because I was too young. They introduced May, and I'm like, yeah, titties.
And that might be it for me too. Like, I might have been a little too young because like even Jessie, I'm like, did I have a thing for Jessie? And I was like, I don't think so.
No, because she's stupid.
They are both stupid,
I hate
but
that
like
woman.
I can think back, and I definitely did have a thing for Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny.
I can get that. They're just kind of there though. No, the tan ones though that's a little different. I can get behind that. But the other ones, I'm just like, y'all. I explain the family tree. I need to know right now, right now. Because if we're having a girl, it's just going to be a dark skinned Nurse Joy or Officer Jenny. So I'm just like, no, stay over there.
That'd be interesting.
What's the gender? Oh, the gender is Nurse Joy. Perfect.
Fuck. Well, you're set for life. We just gotta make sure you stay alive. That's it.
Yep, your job is set, your salary, everything. You don't have to
Yup.
worry.
I hate that. I hate that a lot. I'm trying to think because I have workout brain and everything hurts. After May was trainer. I guess Don. I guess that damn skirt being too short. And then Cynthia, and just oh my God, Cynthia!
Oh,
Ooh.
Cynthia,
Ooh.
yeah.
You want to be hot, smart, and cool. Also, we're not going to talk about
Why
the
was she
Pokemon
the only one
movies.
the pictures didn't pop up?
Legal reasons. We aren't going to
I
talk about
mean,
Pokemon movies
I
because
get
they're
it.
not canon, and there's 25 of them. 3. Yeah, there's 23 of them. I'm not going. I'm not
Wait,
gonna remember all that.
even the first ones aren't canon?
None of them are canon.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they had to come out and say that because people were like, "You said Ash was 11 in the movie. Why y'all saying he 10 now?" And they're like, "Movies aren't canon." It's like, bitch.
But the Brother My Brother song.
The we listen. Oh, they even got a female voice actress for Mewtwo when Mewtwo comes back in Generation 6, and I'm like, damn, y'all really stuck to the movies are not canon. It's like, okay.
All right.
I get Cynthia, but at the same time, nothing.
No?
Nah, homie, it's something. You don't want a woman that's hot, smart, and cool.
Yeah, Cynthia's like top tier for me.
You're talking to somebody who's only looking at the pictures right now.
Oh, that's right. You don't know nothing about personality or nothing. That's right. You don't play a Pokemon game.
It's more like I don't remember the story for anything.
Damn that. Yes, you do. You just remember it in black and white.
No, that's the picture. I remember seeing things.
I was making man. You fucked up my segue. I hate you.
Oh yeah, it's Pokemon Black and White.
Yes, it's literally Gen 5. That was the perfect segue to fuck it, I guess.
I'm glad I've ruined it.
Thank you for that. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know.
You're welcome.
So, as a child, Skyla, because they just went, we'll just start making our characters, like, horny.
Yeah, I definitely feel like there was a point where they even kind of went, our people seem to, our fan base seems to kind of be into the horny stage now. Let's maybe work on that. Let's push that a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the pictures of her, the regular anime pictures, I don't get it. The
That's
Rule 34 pictures, definitely get it.
I mean, she had she was like the next character to have like a noticeable chest and a butt. I think she had a butt. I don't remember.
No,
she had a job. She was a pilot.
She's like a stick.
I would have to go back and look at the older anime because man, it's been years, decade at least. Fuck, I'm getting old. But yeah, I do think that's where they started to like really lean into we're gonna make some type of character for everyone, because I also remember the Ghost. Is she Ghost or Dark? One of the Elite Four members, she's either Ghost or Dark, and she's got like purple and red, black, white design. I'm like, hey yo, what you doing? Hold up, time out. Like, to pause the battle. Hey yo, what you doing after this?
Hey, I know we're doing this Pokemon battle thing, but like,
what are you doing after?
Yeah, after I kick your ass and take your gym badge, like,
bro, that's an understatement. I ran through that Elite Four in black and white and was like, y'all ain't shit. Oh man, don't ask me anything about X and Y because it's the space woman, Olympia, who the fuck is it? The fairy lady with the creepy eyes.
Valerie.
Sure, fuck her. She scares me.
Whatever, she's hot.
Them eyes.
I feel like
me.
it makes her look like a succubus or something. Like I feel.
No, she's a fey. No, she's a fey creature.
Well, either way, she's probably gonna take my soul, and I'm here for it.
I'm not. I'm trying to live. Who else is in Gen 6? There are too many not protagonists. There are too many rivals in that game, but they're children, so fucking they don't matter. I want to say picture taking lady and her sister are gym leaders. They're there.
Picture taking lady.
Viola, I don't remember what her name. She takes pictures, and that's her job. I can't help you. I don't remember. Puce, I want you to know, because I said this on my other show, I beat Pokemon X in 8 hours. In one day.
Oh, wow.
And was just like, this isn't a good game. So most of that game is a blur. I do remember the one character that stuck with me to this day, and I hate it. I hate it so much. The Hex Maniac. I don't know why the community was like, her. We picking her.
Oh
And
yeah,
they latched on to her
they
hard.
like went crazy on
Well, that's because Game Freak like made her fucking mysterious as all get out. Like they've got those weird Easter eggs and all sorts of death stuff around. It's not like officially the Hex Girl all the time, but like there's weird shit going on that nobody understands.
Okay, but when she's like, "I'll sell you moo moo milk for it's like $1, not $1, 100 for one, or like 1,000 for a dozen," and everyone's like, "But you got ghost Pokemon. What you doing selling this? I need you to explain. You ain't got no milk tank. There is no milk tank around here. You don't work for Whitney. You wanna talk about that?" And everyone's like, "Oh, she sources the milk herself." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And everyone's like, "Think." And I went, oh no. To this day, I'm just like, I hate that I like her so much. I really do. Because she's just an NPC.
Right.
And weird NPC, but
I'm jealous that you people get to like form attachments to these characters.
Man, it's like we've played these games since we were kids, and we can remember the story.
I don't form attachments to anybody.
Man, you wanna? All right, like I said, we're just gonna take your dog. I'm gonna chat up your wife.
In video games,
and eat some food. And eat some of your food. Gen 7 is where I'm like, so I'm an adult now. So all of y'all stay over there.
Well, but like that's the thing too, though, is like even if the gym leaders and the trainers and like rivals and stuff, even if they're like kind of iffy, like Game Freak still goes on and fucking puts.
Wait. No, I gotta take that back. 99% of y'all stay over there. Lusamine, you're kind of weird, but let's talk. Wick, I'm just Lusamine. I'm taking your assistant, and you'll have her back in a few hours. Bye. That's all I gotta say.
But
that is when Pokemon was like, let's make thick characters and see how there's already porn. It's been an hour. Okay. This was good. We will continue this trend. And I was like, how? It's been an hour.
But
how
that's
did y'all
the
do
thing
this so
is
fast?
like they even with like the NPCs that you fight, like the other like trainers, you'll randomly come across all of these trainers that are like you see once in the game, and it's just like super sexy and stuff. It's like, wow, okay, Game Freak, I see where we're going with this.
Okay, but literally, when Wick was shown along with Lusamine, it took an hour for someone to have a decent quality picture and went, I pick her, and I'm like, he not wrong. Look at her like he not wrong. Like I even have a Wick card. I don't play Pokemon anymore. I'm trying to get back into it, and all my friends are like, so all these waifu cards are good, but you can't use them because they're too old. And I'm like, so I just spent all this money for nothing. They're like, part of your collection. And I'm like, fuck me. Like I've got. Well, we'll get to those trainers later. I have a Hex Maniac card. I've got Wick. I've got Skyla for obvious reasons. I've got my friend's getting me an artist card of Skyla, and I'm like, you don't need to do that. And he's like, I do. And I'm like, no, I don't even like Skyla all like that. She's nice, but fucking dumb. God, she's dumb. Sorry. You talk now. Sorry.
No, you had something to say for sure.
Do I feel like I don't feel like getting up and getting my binder? I really don't. I got all the black people. I know that. That was just like representation. I will take it. But yeah, no, the Sun and Moon characters. I'm like, y'all are just children. And I look at Acerola. I'm like, she is literally a child. I'm just like, does that mean she's a good trainer? No, she's not. But we got actual kids beating niggas' asses. Like, we just gonna let this. Is this okay? Or are we good with it? Oh, there's already pictures. All right, I'm uncomfortable. I'm gonna see y'all later. Good talk.
Well, I'm sure the new professors had pictures drawn just about as quickly.
Oh, no. I don't even think I saw I don't think I saw the trailer first. I'm pretty sure I saw Rule 34 first of those guys.
Yeah, I started seeing stuff almost immediately.
Do y'all still play the games to this day?
I try. I get about 5 or 6 hours into them, and then I drop it.
That's spoken like a true adult.
I've played a bit of Moon. I didn't get the
I'm sorry.
the one after the Moon updated one, whatever it was called.
Ultra Moon.
Ultra Moon. And
Moon
then
Plus.
I have not played any of Sword and Shield, but
Sword and Shield are fun. I 100% recommend them if you just want to fun adventure.
I did beat Arceus.
I beat. Oh god, we got to add that in the mix too. Oh man, that game's depressing.
it was I do want to get Violet though.
Which one is that? The future one or the past
yes, it's a future one. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Go with the other one.
We're getting ahead. We got to go back. We're in Gen 7. We got to get to Gen 9 first. Hold on. I have seen. Okay, so.
All right, take us on our way, Professor Alt.
Goddamn! Don't say that. I'm gonna out myself when I really shouldn't do that on this type of show. After watching all the Sun and Moon anime and replaying the game like a stupid idiot, I did kind of get more attached to the characters, especially Lily, because she's like this. The Sun and Moon is literally just Lily's story. You're just a part of it. Because her family's fucked up. Her brother's a bad guy. She just wants her dad and her mom to get back together. And I'm just like, homie, go on a Pokemon adventure. Just leave all this shit behind. It's not worth it.
Right? That's what you do when you only have one parent around. You just go off and become Pokemon master.
A Pokemon trainer.
Yeah.
Spoilers for Pokemon Sun and Moon. When you start the game, Lily's literally just like, I'm sad and lonely. And I'm like, what's wrong with you, kid? My mom's fucking crazy. Why is your mom crazy? What are you saying about your mom? And then you meet Lusty and go, oh, you're fucking crazy. You were actually fucking insane. And then you learn why she goes crazy and went, you just want your husband back. Okay, let's go get your husband. You get her husband back. He has no memory of anything that is not pertaining to Pokemon. And you're like, hey, yo, I tried. I'm sorry. I tried, though. They might, rekindle their... No, Lucian's like, yeah, no, I don't. This mission was a failure. I'm gonna just kill y'all and make you part of my collection because you're all really cute. And I'm like, did this 40-year-old woman just call me cute? Can I beat her ass? The game's like, no, you can beat her Pokemon's ass, though. And I'm like, I'll take it. Meanwhile, Lily's brother's like, how do I work for the bad guys? I want to be part of the bad guys.
Hey, everybody has a rebellious stage.
Okay, but when your mom's fucking crazy and tries to kill you to basically taxidermy you and make you part of her collection of cute things, I would also go through a rebellious phase. Just saying.
I feel like they stole the plot from Mad Father.
Oh, is that what that game's about? Oh.
Kind of.
That's a game I'll watch a VTuber play, but that's for another time. Story. Where was I going with this?
Whatever the next generation was?
No, I was still talking about Sun and Moon, because I really like Sun and Moon. The anime was great. The anime is fucking amazing for as far as Pokemon goes.
You were just talking about how you got really attached to all the characters because of the
anime.
Yeah.
The water girl's a compulsive liar, but she just wants friends, and I'm like, understandable. Stop fucking lying. Why are you always lying? Mallow is black, and I was like, alright, representation, I'll take it. And then we meet the fire guy, and I'm like, more black, more representation, I will take it. These two are mine. These are my friends. If you hurt them, I'll kill you. And your Pokemon. There's a paint artist lady who doesn't play any relevant plot, but she's an adult. And I'm like, you're cool. What are you doing? Oh, you're depressed. I'm going to go over here. Okay, bye.
Well, and that's,
Mina,
that's what's
that's her name.
Really cool is it's just again, the Pokemon games have kind of evolved with our generation as we've grown up, you know? So it's like, it's not just, oh, it's a bunch of kids, here's your rival, like, very light, loose, no depth to the conversations, blah, blah, blah. Now it's like, no, these are real people with real problems. Technically, nobody is a good person, but, like, nobody's a bad person. Everybody's just got their struggles. Different people are handling them differently. Like, you know, it's a much more in-depth and realistic thing, and, like, a lot more people can relate to it as they've gotten older because they've started to realize that, you know, some of them deal with these same things. And so it's just really cool to see how, like, they've evolved the games as they've gone on as well. You know, even if gameplay
is the same, except for the gimmick, which they change every game, which we wish they would stop. Please stop.
Right. It's, you know, there still is a definite change happening there. And you know, maybe, like, if I went back and played Red and Blue, maybe I would see there is some more depth to the story there, but I feel like there's a limit to it also because of the technology at the time.
Okay, you can. I'll give you that one. You can have that one because man, that story is literally, hey, I'll go stop Team Rocket. All right, go be champion. All right, cool, you're done. I'm like, wait, what? Like, yeah, that's it. Thanks.
Right, but, like, imagine, like, huge blocks of text. How long would that take to get through on the old Game Boy? Like, you know, it wasn't really feasible.
It felt like huge walls of text back then to me. I was like 4.
Because you're fucking... Oh, never mind then. Never mind. You know what? I can't say anything because I don't know if I was born when the first games came out.
Yeah, I was around then.
Because I remember being 8 when Gold and Silver came out, and I love them games. And then Ruby and Sapphire came out, and I was like, this is my jam.
Yeah, I would have been 5 when Pokemon Yellow came out. 4 when Yellow came out. And that's the first Pokemon for me.
I played a little bit of Red or Blue, I don't remember which one, with friends. Copies when that came out, but the first ones that I owned was I picked up Gold and Silver. So those were technically my, like, first ones that I played all the way through.
Red and Blue came out in 96. Yellow came out in 98.
When in 96? Wait, when did it come out in America? That's the real question. Because 96 is 99. I was
Yellow.
4. I was 4 then.
Oh,
yeah, because
you're a baby.
96. Yeah, you're right. It's February 96. So yeah, I was like a few months old when the first games came out in Japan. So yeah, no, not starting there.
I remember them. I'd get to Brock, and then I'd beat Brock, and then I'd restart.
Oh my! All right, I'm cutting. All right, you're done. I'm cutting you off for the time being. The point I wanted to make with all that was, if you're gonna lewd the kids, and we know you are, because I've seen you people. I know what you do. Make them look like adults, which most people are doing, and I'm like, yeah, this is what an adult looks like.
Right? Because then
I look in the mirror and go, maybe not.
Well, like, it's pretty obvious to tell the difference between, like, someone who looks mature and, like, they're old enough who might have, like, an A cup versus, like, Lolly.
I mean, well, yeah, no, Acerola is just literally just a lolly. Because they tell you that ages for trial captains are between 11 and 19, and you're like, okay, cool. Except for the old man who's been doing this because he's the Grand Kahuna, so he can do whatever he wants. And you're like, fair. Then you're like, explain Nanu, and he's like, we don't talk about Nanu. He's just old. Just leave him alone. I'm like, fair. So we got 2 old people and then kids. Everyone else is just a child. And he's like, no, my niece. And you're like, who the fuck is your niece? And he points to Acerola and like, oh, don't tell me that's an adult. And he's like, yeah. And like, that's a problem. Niggas gonna latch onto that. That's a problem. And then you have people like Mina who are fully functioning adults with like full on depression. How old are you? 17. What's wrong with you? I ain't got parents. I'm like, all right, it's time to go. It's time to leave. This is a mistake. This whole vacation was a mistake.
Get me off this island.
Yeah, that you are 100% correct. And then there are characters like Wick who have undeterminable age because of how they look, and I'm like, are you an adult? Are you a late teen? Like, what? Someone explained to me, and they're like, nah, Lucy means 40. That's all you get. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, man. Pius, you want to talk about Sword and Shield now? Since I've talked about Sun and Moon for so
wait,
long.
we've got to go back a little bit. We got to talk about Hey You Pikachu.
All right, moving on to Sword and Shield, because fuck. God. Man, where do we start? Also, Minka, you want to talk about any of the male trainers, or are you just like, no, boys are gross?
I
Because there's a lot of dudes.
there are, but I'm like 98% lesbian, 2% straight. So like there's a very thin line of guys that I tend to be attracted to.
None of them are Pokemon characters, are they?
I can't say I've ever seen one that I've been like, oh yeah.
I'm sure
I'd
once
let
we
you
get to
dick me
talking about
down.
the Pokemon, she'll find
Yeah, yeah, I know. Literally, Sword and Shield was like, okay, here's the professor, here's the redhead professor, well, professor's assistant until you beat the game. And I'm like, all right, this Soda's kind of hot, she's kind of cute. Here's your tomboy girlfriend through Bay, and I'm like, not my thing, but okay. Bay's also pretty cute. Here's a literal supermodel. I'm like, hey yo, chill, calm down. Kobu's a dude, old man.
Kobu's a dude. Like, you had to think
Look,
about that one.
that man has all of my respect. He's tired, but he's like, I got a job to do. I want to do my job well because I came here from the Hoenn region. And I'm like, Kobu, chill, just chill, my guy. I'm going through the gym leaders in my head. This is actually difficult. We have Melanie, who just Nintendo Game Freak was like, okay, people liked Wick. Let's make her a MILF. And I'm like, sold. I'm buying this version of the game. Done. No, Sword could have objectively better Pokemon. I wouldn't care. If Raihan was a female, goddamn, but he's not. He's your cool black friend who needs to get off social media, even though he's basically an Instagram model. But you know.
Oh wait, was Sword and Shield the one with the girl in the swimsuit? Gym leader girl,
Sure.
the black girl.
Yes, that Nessa. Yeah.
That
Wait.
one I don't like that one.
What
I don't
you
like that. I like her, but I don't like that people sexualize her so much. She looks like she's 12.
Nessa does not look like she's 12.
Am I thinking of the right person?
I don't think so, because Bay's kind of short, but you know, you can be short.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
Nessa
she looks like
Nessa doesn't have a big chest, but I would say she does not look young. Like
Where's Sword and
I would
Shield?
say that she maybe still looks a little underage, like around 16, 17, but
okay. Not
Man, the
my
internet
brain
was like, you're
my
wrong.
brain like de-aged her by like a decade. But looking at pictures of her, yes,
Oh
she
right,
still
I have
looks
a new
like
Switch
16.
icon.
It's still a little weird.
Oh, there's Opal, the 80-year-old woman. I forgot. There's Opal. If you wanna, yeah.
Oh,
There's Mustard's really hot wife. Honey, that's her name.
Honey and Mustard, huh?
Yes, please don't. I've already complained about that. And yeah, then all the other female
I
trainers
feel
are
confused.
kids. Why are you confused?
Why is Honey and Mustard a weird thing?
The character, the last challenge people, their names are Honey and Mustard.
Yes.
Do you know what Honey Mustard is?
No.
Oh. So it's literally honey mustard. It's just basically
That's the joke. It's literally the joke.
It's
It's
condiment.
food.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's basically like
Oh.
the two condiments put together, like, but it's
Okay.
a thing that is
Yeah.
used.
My brain took a minute. I thought you guys were like trying to like
No.
insinuate something, and I was like,
No, we were
I have
not. We were
No
being
idea what this
honest.
could mean.
Which is something I kind of hate, but you know, Honey's, she's real cute. She's also a mom, so I'm just like, Okay, I can get behind that. And in front, and on the side. Why she's married to a dude twice her age? I guess we don't question these things in the Pokemon universe.
Yeah, not in the Pokemon
They just
universe.
happen. They just happen. And then we gotta talk about Legends Arceus and all the ancestors who, I need a hug. I need a fucking hug.
Why?
Okay, so long story short, Arceus is like literally just plucks you from your timeline and is like, collect all the Pokemon. And you're like, all right, cool. I'll collect all the Pokemon, fix whatever the fuck's going on here, and I'll go home. You do all that, and Arceus is like, all right, cool, you're stuck here. And I'm like, huh? What? Excuse me? What? Yeah, you live here now. You're your own grandfather or mother, depends on the gender.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you don't get to go home.
Why did I not realize that at all? I realized the not go home part, but becoming your own.
Well, yeah, because you are now displaced in the timeline, so you now have to make yourself.
We pulled the Futurama.
I believe so. Yes, because there is no other explanation for you appearing in the future if you're already stuck in the ancient past. So
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. And once that kind of dawned on me, I'm like, that's really fucking depressing. Arceus literally went, "Hey yo, all right, you live here now. Have fun." I'm like, "Sir, I had a life before." You just go, "Okay, all right, cool, whatever, man."
Fine. Thanks.
So my problem, it's typical Pokemon problem. I don't know how old any of these fucking people are. Because the girl with the red head, everyone likes her. The Mars descendant, everyone likes her. She's nice. She makes her hair all cool. And then there's Cynthia's ancestor with the silver hair, and I'm just like, this is just Cynthia with silver hair. So that's kind of it for me. There's Big Buff Lady, but I never talked to her because I don't know how the rock system works. I don't know what her name is. It starts with a Z. I don't know what her name is.
The rock system was super easy.
Man, they explained it to me once.
It was literally just make your Pokemon stronger with these rocks. Here, hurl them at them. Done.
So I just collected them and go, what do I do with these?
Yeah,
and
use them on your Pokemon.
Yeah, I didn't do that until after I beat the game. I'm just like, oh, I'm too late now.
Yeah, it gives them more HP and stronger attack. And defense.
Yeah, no, I walked up to Volo, I called him a bitch, I slapped him in the face, and he's like, all right, now fight Arceus. I slapped Arceus in the face, called it a bitch, and I'm like, all right, I'm done with this game.
And then you were like, oh, that's what these rocks were for.
Like a week later, after I recorded my other show, my friend was like, you didn't use them? I'm like, no, I didn't know how to. He was like, you're fucking stupid. And I'm like,
you literally hover over them in your bag and it says
I always
on
just
your
threw them in the
Pokemon
box.
how to use them.
I just threw them in the box and was like, all right, back to catching Pokemon for this goddamn fake god, I guess. Fucking hate Arceus. Piece of shit Pokemon.
And you call me dumb, Alt. Oof.
The one game mechanic I didn't use. I still walked up to Volo and smacked him in the mouth and called him a bitch.
Well, yeah, it's still a kid's game. You're not they're not gonna be like, if you don't use these, you're gonna lose no matter what.
According to everyone else, they had a difficult time. I was just like, listen, I'm just gonna go in there level 99 with a Pokemon team that counters his hard and just slap him in the face. Go about my day. Apparently, you weren't supposed to do that. You were supposed to be severely underleveled for that fight the first time.
Oops.
I didn't know that either.
Like I said, 6 Pokemon, level 99 was like, all right, where are you at? Well, I want to go home. It's time to go home. Man, but there are so many characters in Legends Arceus, I'm just like, hey, I don't care about y'all at all.
Yeah, they all get story too, which is pretty crazy.
I mean, not really. They've been trying to make the game more story focused because people that play the game competitively need something to do. Which I was like, yeah, you're right. I can't say shit. You right.
I enjoyed
And
it.
then finally we have whatever the fuck Scarlet and Violet's going to be. I regret recording now because there's going to be a Pokemon Direct on the 5th.
Today.
And they will be showing off... What?
I thought there was one today.
No, the announcement was today that there's going to be a Direct on the 5th. Or Wednesday.
Oh, that's what it was.
Well, then...
Some shit.
We can do another Pokemon episode after the games come out.
I'll think about it, man. I don't know.
Because at that point, we'll potentially know of all the new Pokemon that are out.
No, well, okay, here's the problem. The game comes out in November, no matter what, because Pokemon. I was prepared. I was ready to say some shit and let me not. That would be mean. But moving on, the Scarlet Violet, we've got Professor Chad. What did Ray call him? Chad Daddy and Professor Ungabunga.
Professor Mommy and Professor Daddy.
Yep.
She's not Mommy though. She's Professor Ungabunga.
She is Mommy and
Professor Snoo.
Yeah.
Nah. Melanie's Professor Mommy because an actual mom.
See, I don't know. Everybody, because she has that kind of cave woman look going on. It's just everybody jumped on that, but I'm like, nah, she's buff Mommy.
Yeah.
Professor Ungabunga. I saw a comic. The dude Professor he had her on a leash because she was about to eat LeChonk, and I'm like, I feel like that might happen in the actual game now, but we'll
I can
see.
believe it.
We can't do anything with Scarlet and Violet besides the professors because your rival, who looks like a few years older than you, which confuses me greatly. She seems cool, but I'm just you're just a dumb kid. Teenager.
I was going to say they're both children.
No. She is specifically a teenager. And then they show the player characters, and I was like, why do we look 8? Why are we children? Actual, literal children. Dripless babies, as my friend called them. And I'm like, fetus. Dripless fetuses.
Oh, dear.
He's not wrong. If you look at all the main characters' outfits up until Scarlet and Violet, I'm like, damn, these kids dress pretty good. And then you get to Scarlet and Violet and go, what's that? What they doing? No. I hate it here so much.
Who knows? We won't know everything until the game comes out.
I know we are dripless babies. Fetuses. I know that.
They look like they're in school uniforms.
They look like small children though. The first complaint I saw that I was gonna type out until I saw it literally typed out word for word. Why are we the trainer kid class? Why are we not 15 or 10? Why are we 8? And yeah, because you look really small and just innocence. You look naive. That's a better word.
They finally said, we're giving you trainers you can't sexualize because then it'd be just weird.
No,
that didn't last long. That didn't last.
No,
man.
Don't tell me. Please don't.
Of course, they're from Japan. Of course it's gonna happen.
No.
Do I show Puce the picture that make him want to rip out his eyes, or the picture where they gave the female trainer gigantic tits? Which one do you want to see?
No, neither. Nothing.
But that is, again, kind of back to the whole, everything is for money. And going back on the, all of these games have kind of evolved with us. Because everything is about money, they still are trying to make sure that these are catered towards a young audience as well.
Which they need to fucking stop.
But they're bringing in new people all the time. It's...
That's the problem. It's a kids game, and there are always going to be people who are having kids. And I'm just like,
yeah.
So if we stop having kids, we get adult Pokemon games? It's kind of. It's
finally a reason not to have kids.
I mean... It kills me because Japan's got the lowest.
So that
they're
means
in a
we'll get
population
adult games
crisis
very soon.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, and it's fucking with their economy.
Yeah, and I'm just like, man, we're gonna have an episode about that on another day because I got some things I want to say.
Because guess why it's fucking with the economy? Because you have to have kids so that the countries can keep getting money. It's all about money.
I mean, well, the men apparently either are not fornicating with women, and I'm like,
It's not just the men.
well, yeah, because the women are cheating on the other men, and I'm just like,
There's also
what is happening here?
There's a lot of people of all genders that in Japan that just aren't interested in that kind of relationship.
They would rather have their oshis than the physical partner, and I'm like,
You guys
no.
are saying words I don't understand.
What word you don't understand?
Oshi.
Oshi is your favorite idol.
Oh, like a K-pop idol?
No. No. K-pop. We
Like a
don't talk
waifu.
about K-pop. Yes. But, Japanese idols and K-pop idols are very different. And they get mad when you say they're the same. They get real mad. I've seen the BTS Army in action, and I went, keep that over there. So we've talked about the trainers, kind of, sort of. I mean, I've been talking about the trainers. I ain't said shit.
That's not true.
You know the whole story, and it's just like, wow.
I was like, yeah, you have the most knowledge of them, so you've been talking the most.
You're the host of this episode.
Minka knows the Pokemon.
I also know
particularly the ones she wants to have in bed.
Yeah, I was like, a lot of the stuff that like got heavily talked about was like Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield and Arceus, and I haven't played, like, literally in Moon I got past the beginning village around the corner into the big city. That's as much as I played.
Nothing happened. You didn't do anything.
Exactly.
I didn't even play them.
You saw Lily and Nebby get attacked by Pidgeys.
Yeah.
Sparrows, and
Like,
that's it.
Literally, like, finished the tutorial, got into the first city, and I have not played it more since. I keep meaning to, but
No,
I didn't play those ones at all.
that's the problem with being an adult, is you have
time.
a million games and not enough time to play any of them.
I would recommend Ultra Sun and Moon if you're like gonna force yourself to play Gen 7, because it is so hand-holdy and slow and boring. Oh.
But
Or just watch the show. Yeah, just watch the show.
I'll probably jump back in with these new ones.
Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah.
Time shenanigans.
Yeah, because I think they'll be fun. They look pretty fun.
We'll see. We're supposed to get 4-player co-op, so let's see how that actually works.
4-player co-op.
Yeah, you can go through the game
Whoa.
co-op with 4 people. Maybe.
That's
We
crazy.
don't know. We have no idea. They literally went, play with your friends, and I'm like, how? What if you ain't got friends?
Do you know, I couldn't find anything. Do you know if anywhere it says Marnie's age? Because I feel like she is
No.
one that is highly sexualized by the
she's
fans,
teenager.
and I
She's-
feel like she's
she
definitely
is-
underage.
She's just teenager.
Okay. So no specific
So-
age, but
I don't know how to feel about Marnie. Marnie is shipped with Gloria just 95% of the time. And I'm like, I don't know what to say, because when I was a teenager, I was doing inappropriate things with my girlfriend. So I'm like, well, I guess this is fine. I don't really, I don't know how to feel. I'm just like, yeah, Marnie's sad. She got not tragic backstory, but she doesn't know how to be a person, which is funny because you're not a person, you're a fucking character in the game. So I'm just like,
well, see, and that is kind of the weird thing, is it's just like, okay, you've put a teenager with another teenager, and it's like, and that in pretty much any culture is acceptable as consent. But yeah, then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, but you're a 40-year-old who drew this. Like, it
Yeah.
definitely blurs that line a little more, because it's just like, it's okay between them, but and people will be like, it's fantasy, it's all fantasy, but like, there's a lot of, I don't know, some people would say it's all black and white. I feel like there is a lot of gray area there. I feel like there's discussions that should be had about that kind of stuff that aren't, just because of like how aggressive society is about it.
Yeah, I so so to how do I want to phrase this? There is an artist I am following. Her whole MO is Yuri incest, and I'm like, that's a that's a mix. Like there isn't a whole lot of it out there. That's literally why she draws it. Those are her words verbatim. I'm like, okay, your art style's kind of cool, but like, why are you drawing Lily fucking her mom? I'm like, yup, these things happen. Don't care. Desensitized. And then she's like, she showed a picture of like what she looks like, and I went, oh no, not like this. Why are you hot? Fuck, damn it. No, I don't know how to feel anymore. I can't think straight anymore.
Well, I mean,
yeah, that's where I'm at with that.
Think about classic Western porn. Like, I feel like since I've known about porn that I've always heard about the like, oh, mom and daughter, or mom and stepdaughter, or stepmom and daughter.
That's not really a thing. It's always mother and son. Well, Japan, it's really mother and son. I'm just like,
oh no,
yeah.
You
said Western, but like I don't look at Western porn because it hurts to look at depending on who's drawing it.
I'm talking like
look at
live action porn, like real porn.
Oh man,
not real porn. It's all real.
Oh
porn,
man, I super can't help you with that.
Oh okay, yeah, no, it's pretty popular in that. Like I feel like I saw that all the time, and you know, like obviously, that kind of porn is problematic in a lot of ways, and like has gotten better, but there was a lot of like sex trafficking and all sorts of non-consensual stuff happening, which is why, you know, like drawings, it's like, oh, nobody got hurt. That's a plus, you know?
Yeah, but like with the so at the end of the day, to me, like they're just lines. I don't care. And then people who like to think a little bit harder than me go, okay, but what do they represent? And I'm like, titties, and everyone's like, stop. You know what they represent. I'm like, I don't want to think that hard. Please stop.
I feel like it's kind of like with weed in America, where it's like, you know, all these people are putting out these claims of like, oh, weed cures this and weed does this, and it's like, actually nobody really knows because nobody's been allowed to do studies on it because it is federally illegal. So it's like, until that changes and we can do studies on it, like we don't really know what's going on. And so I feel like that's kind of where some of the stuff comes in, where it's just like, you know, maybe there's stuff there that we don't realize because nobody is allowed to try to study it or try to like figure out a deeper level of it because it's just so taboo. And so like even the mention of it, it's just like, nope, you're shut down.
No, that's fair. I get that. But my problem is it's this weird icky thing, and I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't like this, but the person that draws it is really hot and like attractive and has stated she's 25 and she's like, yeah, I missed the boat on having kids, and everyone in that Twitter thread, myself included, was like, excuse me, 20, what do you mean 25? You missed the boat. She said according to her mother she should have had a child already, but because she's 25, she missed the boat and probably shouldn't have children. And I'm like, okay, maybe like health reasons.
Oh hey,
no,
that's literally that's I was like, that's what I'm gonna say because your mom's fucking crazy. And I'm like, where are you where are you located? She's like, Taiwan. I'm like,
hey, in like Mormon culture, a lot of like there is kind of a subtle thing that it's just like if you're a woman and you aren't married and having kids by you're like 23, 24 years old, you're done. You're like, nobody's gonna want you now.
I feel like sprinkles of that are also in like Asian culture, but I when I tell you, myself and like 30 other niggas were like, we'll buy a plane ticket right now and fix that. I was like, what they said, but not as aggressive. Cause like, yes, I'm with that, but not that aggressive. Cause like,
well, it's like, let me take you out to dinner first.
Yeah, Like, well, let's get to know each other first, not just all right, kids. I'm like, yo, you gotta calm down. I feel you, but stop. It also didn't help. She posted a picture of herself in a Chinese dress. I don't remember what it's called. It's sort of the C. And I'm like, that you shouldn't have did that. It's mistake number one. And then there's another artist who draws Minka's favorite thing of Pokemon just fucking their trainers. And I'm like, this is a really good art style. I shouldn't like this, but this is a really good art style. Conflicted.
Yeah.
All right, so now you can talk about fucking Pokemon now, Minka, because, man, I feel you, but I don't feel you, but I don't. There's a
you wouldn't get it on with
here.
the Miltank?
Oh, maybe. Okay, this is my problem. With how Pokemon are depicted in the show and in game, no, probably not. When artists are drawing them, probably.
Yeah, same here.
Well,
I think
that's. I feel like that's kind of where, like, dojin kind of takes place, as well as like most hentai and stuff. Is it's just like, oh, these are taken from a specific universe or fandom, but like we've now put them in to this other thing where they have, new or different personalities or abilities or whatever.
All right, I'm gonna expose myself here. Y'all keep going.
Okay, so I like the humanoid Pokemon, Minka.
Okay.
I can get with you on all the like human Pokemon, all the way from like Jinx way back in Gen 1 up to trying to remember any two-legged Pokemon from the newer ones.
Hatterene. We'll just go Hatterene.
Which one's that?
I'll
that
show
tall
you
bug
because
Pokemon?
I'll just show you because remember when you were like, I don't understand people who save pictures. How big is the Pokemon folder? Hold on.
Oh dear.
I'm not saying a number out loud. That's a big number.
That's a big number. Scares me.
It's a big number. Okay, the number isn't big.
Is it
the
in
two letters
gigabytes?
after it make it a big number. And I'm like,
Is it in gigabytes?
Right. Yes.
Oh dear Lord.
I gotta find a Hatterene picture.
That's hundreds of images, Alt.
You want the exact
Hundreds.
number?
Go ahead. Make me cry.
I gotta get out of the Discord uploader. I've got 11 folders. 2 of them are from an artist was like, here's a dojin I made. And I was like, cool, I'll have someone translate that later. The other folders are sorted by region and specific characters I like. So that number is way higher.
I'm impressed with your organization.
Why?
Because you didn't just be like
I'm an
Pokemon
editor.
and
Oh,
dump it all in.
wait.
I was gonna say, I'm an editor. I'm just like, this has to go here. This goes with this. Mixed regions have its own thing.
You yelled at me about how organized I am with my Discord servers.
Yeah.
And you're that organized with your stupid pictures?
Yep. I don't look at these pictures every day, though.
But you were angry at me about how organized my Discord servers were.
Yeah, because you're not even in most of them, so they don't need to be that organized.
How often do you look at your pictures?
Maybe once every 3 to 4 weeks.
Ooh.
Okay, then.
Ooh. Puce has got you here.
We're leaving this in the episode.
Okay.
Why can't I find a picture of Hatterene?
So Deoxys.
Oh.
Deoxys, yay or nay?
No.
Deoxys is the four-legged one?
No. That's right. You don't know any Pokemon. That's right. This is going to be
Deoxys,
hard
is
for you.
that
Hold on.
Is that the DNA Pokemon?
Yes.
Yeah. The one that
It
can
just wants
change
tentacle
forms.
hands inside of her.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
get
that's
it.
why, like, obviously,
No, wait,
Tangela.
Minka. No. Minka, which form of Deoxys? Because there are 4.
They're all tentacle-y.
No, speed form. No, defense form has like hands, Regular has hand, or one hand, and two tentacles. Speed has two big tentacles. I don't remember what attack has because no one uses attack, or no one used attack. No one uses the Ox anymore because it's a bad Pokemon.
Shit, I don't remember which form is which.
Damn, that's a
you got the DNA arms, you've got the tentacle arms, you got the single tentacle arms, and then you got the big fat tentacle arms.
I got you, Pews. Here's Hatterene and Gardevoir.
Yeah, it was like Gardevoir.
That's
I'm sure.
Hot.
Yeah.
Oh, one of them has a dick too.
Gardevoir, I feel like, is one of the classic sexualized ones because she was already pretty sexy in her design.
Man, well, once you read the Pokédex lores and like, oh, you're literally the emotion Pokemon. Oh no, fear.
I will say
Can also make black holes, but you know.
the normal form, the DNA arms form, because then the tentacles can twist and do their thing.
They're all just tentacle. Well, I guess Deoxys's hands are only in the movie, really. Okay, that's fair. And as we know, the movies aren't canon. I hate it here.
But
So they're all tentacles of one way or another.
That is the other interesting thing, though, is it's just like, there are different Pokemon seem to have different levels of intelligence as well, because it's like you have Pokemon that can talk. Like
No. The only canonic Pokemon that can talk is
Meow.
Yes. Which, by now, Meowth could have been a Persian. But, it took its experience. It was like, I'm going to learn English, or Japanese, technically. And I'm just like, that's an option for every single Pokemon, and they don't take it. And I'm like, I hate it here. I hate this so much. The flip side to that is, all psychic Pokemon can just use telepathy. And I'm like, done.
Right.
So technically all psychic Pokemon can talk if they're smart enough to figure out how telepathy works. So there's that.
I mean, if we go by the Pokédex entries, most of them were humans anyways, so...
No?
Some of them.
No. Well, some, yes.
So some of them were human.
1% of the Pokédex.
That counts.
Not even, what's 1% of 890 something? Maybe like 0.5%? Five Pokemon. Just 5 Pokemon were supposedly used to be human.
That's still too many.
Yes and no. It depends. Well, they're mostly ghost type because ghosts are like almost dead body. This is mine now, and I'm like, oh, okay.
All right, Minka, keep talking about how you want to fuck every Pokemon. Oh, well, Bunny, I definitely see it.
Yeah.
Especially the Mega Evolution now.
Well, Lopunny is the...
You want Jazzercise Lopunny? Is that what you're telling me, Pews?
No.
That's what Mega Lopunny is. Jazzercise.
This is Bunyeri, so...
I'm just saying that one's much more
I don't think Bunyeri is the one you want.
No, that's perfect for Pews.
Stop it. Why?
You say shit and then you don't expect repercussions. So when you get repercussions, you get sad.
Let me be stupid.
No.
Without repercussions.
No. I feel is this what I think it is? Yeah, Minka, this is right up your alley. That's humanoid. There you go.
I'm a champ.
2 of them.
That's 8 arms. That's
Yeah, it's a whole lot of arms, which just tentacles as far as you're concerned.
No, that's a good time. I'm here for it.
Tentacles, as far as you're concerned.
As far as it doesn't fucking matter.
That's
Pews,
like
Pews.
Go ahead. Oh, I was just gonna say that's like 16 in the pink and 8 in the stink.
What's it like being good at math?
It's pretty convenient.
All right, Pews. We got some big titty flowers for you. There you go, friend.
I'm okay with those.
I
make
mean,
me happy.
Oh, oh, that's what you meant. I mean, it's only because of this art style, and I'm just like,
Well, and
Also,
like,
no, I can't give artist references right now because most of them are in Japanese. So, and they don't sign their pictures, and I'm like, okay, all right,
now I'm just getting horny looking
all
at
right,
stuff
Minka,
online.
I got you. Oh, you're pulling these online. That's right. I got you, Minka.
No, that's the thing. Is like depending on how they're drawn, because obviously a lot of times when they become porn or hentai, they are changed to be more sexualized. So like there's a lot that could be a lot of fun that if you were just to look at the Pokédex would be like, oh yeah, no, I don't care. So
How do you feel about horses?
that is my bad dragon dick, is a horse dick. Remember?
Oh, I got you, homie.
Okay, while you look, I have a question for Minka then.
Yeah.
So you're all about the tentacles.
I mean, tentacles are a
like
huge thing for me. Yeah.
I feel like we haven't mentioned the one Pokemon that is literally just tentacles.
No, I mentioned Tangela already.
She already said it's gonna. Yeah, she already said Tangela.
Oh.
All right, Minka. I got
must
something
have
for
blacked
you.
out for a minute there.
It's okay. I think I said it while somebody else was saying something. So, but yeah, Tangela is a definite.
There you
Yes.
go. Play with that.
Yeah. Okay, I will.
Oh, we're gonna get some ASMR here if you keep going.
Hold on. Let me go get my magic wand.
See, at least like this May is an adult.
Yeah.
So like this,
That's
I can let
what
slide.
you're questioning about this picture.
No, it's not.
Okay.
What once Minka said what she said, I was like, damn. Well, at least May's an adult in this picture. I'm like, you can get behind that.
But
Because like there's a full body picture. She got damn like them hips. God damn.
I was like, truth be told, like if we went through like all the Pokemon and did like fuck, marry, kill or whatever.
I mean,
Most
she
of them
wants to
pass.
do the Smasher Pass, and I'm like, yeah, we just got to get some Patreons,
Yeah.
If this
Patrons,
episode
patrons.
gets 50 views, we'll do a Smasher Pass.
I
Every Pokemon.
I imagine that I will be far more than 50% Smash. So it's like really just depending on how they're drawn. That Shrubbish. Shrubbish is super hot.
Nigga, what the
Shrubbish?
fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, look up a Shrubbish Puce.
Think you mean Shroomish?
Or Trubbish, sorry, Trubbish.
Trubbit? Oh my
What? No.
Oh my god.
I'm just
No.
I'm trolling on that one.
Oh, thank
I've
you.
seen things with Trubbish though, so I don't think you are.
I
I was
haven't
gonna say,
seen
Minka, please don't.
I haven't seen
Don't.
anything yet that has made me be like, "Oh yeah." But again, I'm not opposed to the idea. Like a literal pile of trash, who knows? There could be some fun stuff there. But
I don't know why, but for some reason there's also a picture of Smeargle when I look up Trubbish, and I feel like you'd enjoy his tail.
I think that would mess with P. Can you squirt paint into a vagina and have it be fine?
I mean, it's paint
because-
excreted by a Pokemon, so I don't know.
Well, no, because the secretion, and I have to use that word, and I hate that, in Smeargle's tail is similar to that of paint.
maybe in my vagina, since it's
Artificial?
it's not
No,
artificial.
that's not the right word at all.
Yeah, it's not artificial. It's natural. Like it's all natural skin. It's not. I don't have like a metallic vagina.
I feel like that'd help you with your endeavors.
He got the
so, Minka.
spirit, but he wrong.
Yeah, yeah. Since I don't
How
have
did I forget?
like, oh my god, how am I forgetting the name?
I just want to throw in, I forgot to add Lana's mom into the Sword and Shield thing characters.
Uterus. I don't have a uterus. And also, like,
Biology, yeah, there you go.
yeah, I can't believe I fucking forgot the word uterus. So like, I might be a little better off with it.
That's true, yeah.
But I would imagine, yeah,
Okay.
most cis women probably would have a hard time having their insides covered with actual paint.
Fair. So Minka, I'm going to drop another picture of a character we mentioned, and I would like your opinion. Also, the flame belt looks fucking painful thinking about it.
Have you never done Fireplay? Fireplay's a lot of fun.
Tired. Where's the other picture of fucking Marnie I had?
See,
I
but
feel like you're just like, all right, this one's gotta be one she doesn't like.
Well,
see,
no, I'm saying because like Marnie's in like a weird,
I feel like
almost adult, not really an adult, but kind of an adult.
I
'Cause of
feel
the
like
body
this is
proportions.
more acceptable because like it's obvious that she is not the same as she is in the
She finally learned how to
animated
smile.
stuff.
Neither of you will understand that because you haven't beaten Sword and Shield and seen that, so you don't. Fuck, that makes me sad. No one to share my pain with.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Pokemon games are bad. We just don't want to admit it. It's fine.
I think they're fine. I think it's just like
They're
constantly. I think they're
at
constantly going
best.
against our nostalgia of the first ones, and
I mean, I
With-
have no nostalgia for not Sword and Shield, Gold and Silver, because technically those games. Okay, so as like a technical thing, those games are amazing. That Iwata was able to fit two regions on that tiny ass cart. I think where the nostalgia like starts is with Gens 3 and 4, where they started to like really experiment what you could and couldn't do in a Pokemon game. And then we got the best story we've ever had in Black and White. And we're like, why can't y'all just like mash all these together?
yeah, but that is the thing is like nothing can ever beat nostalgia because nostalgia makes things perfect in your head. Like even if you can be like,
Man, I wish it did.
like even if you can be like, oh, okay, well no, there were problems with it. Like it's still the image that gets created from the nostalgia is still like far better than it ever was.
Fair. I don't know. Nostalgia doesn't hit me like it. I don't get as nostalgic for certain things like most people do. I'm just like, yeah, but if you go back, if I remember it, I remember having fun. I don't remember what the fuck I was doing. I just remember it being fun.
I don't have the memory to be able to have.
Yeah, I know. Everything's black and white for you.
Well, like
Yeah.
like
Also, I can't remember past a week ago.
like I remember playing the absolute shit out of GoldenEye when I was a kid. Like absolutely amazing game for its time, but like to play it now, it's a pile of horse shit. Yeah, because like you don't even have twin stick controls. Like it was a great game for its time, but to go back and try to play it now is just it's impossible. Basically, it's not impossible, but it feels like it because gaming gaming has come so far that it's not revolutionary anymore.
Fair. Yeah, no, you're right. Quit being right. All right, I got one more for your opinion.
Okay.
There you go. Just gigantic titties. Just boom.
Yeah.
Titties.
Yeah. No, I think that one. To me, that is okay because it is like obviously different, and that
Why would you put
Golbat can lick me out all he wants.
That's
There,
not what
that's
Golbat
what I was
looks
looking
like. That
for.
sprite is from Gen
Doesn't
1.
matter. It doesn't matter.
Its mouth isn't that big, nor is its tongue.
I just
If
wanted to hear
anything,
Minka's.
she would just get a lick of tongue.
I just
That's
wanted
true.
To hear
Lick of tongue
Minka's,
would be a great
like,
one.
Thoughts on it. That's all.
All right, Pew. So, what Pokemon are you fucking, buddy?
Probably Blaziken.
Do I have? I think
want
I
that-
do. I just gotta find
That
it.
Blazussie.
Yeah.
You know what? I've already pulled out my SD card. You know, this was a mistake. That line right there, that made it a mistake. All right. Okay. Did we hit all the topics? Okay, so
No, we
I'm
gotta
gonna
say
just,
who.
just gonna
You
break
can't
immersion.
just ask me which Pokemon.
Then you gotta ask me. You can't just grow over it.
What Pokemon would you pick?
And it can't be Miltank because I already said Miltank. For you.
Like out of all 800.
Sure.
All 800 Pokemon.
Oh my god.
We won't judge you if you pick like Rapidash.
Ditto.
Oh, okay.
Because just make your Ditto change into people at that point. Because if you
that's
train your
cheating.
Ditto well enough, you just...
That's cheating.
Yeah, you didn't say I couldn't pick it.
All right,
What's in
Minka.
Gen 3?
No.
Out of all the Pokemon,
I think it's fine.
that's fine. But he doesn't get Ditto.
I do get Ditto. You didn't say I
Minka.
couldn't pick it.
Minka,
Yeah.
out of all the Pokemon, which Pokemon are you spending the night with?
Which one am I spending the night with?
Yep.
Like for cuddles or for like...
Yeah, because I was just like...
A whole
we're
night
picking
of,
cuddles.
Yes,
I'm
Minka,
picking
that's what this
I'm picking a
whole
fire
conversation's
Pokemon.
been leading up to.
I was like, if I'm
What do you
spending...
want?
If
What
I'm spending
wholesome
the...
Pokemon.
Yeah, if I'm spending the night cuddling, it's obviously Snorlax. Like, no question.
You know, I feel like that'd also be your sex option, so I'm not even gonna.
No,
Yeah. I can't even say I've seen things because I have, but yeah, I could see that.
But Minka,
Yeah.
who would you spend the night with for a one night stand?
Oh boy.
A Pokemon and a trainer. Yeah, take that.
Trainer would be Cynthia.
It's basic but fair. I'll take that.
I would say Rapidash.
All right, did we hit all of the topics that I laid out for Puce to like be familiar with before I took over? Now I
All
feel bad because this
If
was supposed to be Minka's
if you guys
episode.
want me to pick an out there choice for Pokemon for my one night stand, I think I'd pick Absol. I've seen some Absol stuff.
So
Okay, that is the one I thought, yeah.
Fine. Because Absol is just objectively a very pretty Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, you get to tell me before a disaster happens, so I know get the fuck out. Bet. He just wants his goth girlfriend.
Yeah.
Absol's Megaform is pretty cool though, with the wings.
All right, you can have French vanilla. How about that?
French vanilla.
Yes, listen, ever since Daryl said that, I'm just like, I like this. I like this a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
If we get a ton of listens or something, we'll have to do a smash or pass of all of the Pokemon, which will take forever and probably
Yeah, because
end
there's
up
fucking
getting
3 of
boring.
us.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it couldn't be quick though. It would be like, okay, next one, and then like each of us would like say it really quick, and then if we have something to say about it, and then everything that's at the end of the
Okay.
list will obviously be a lot shorter than everything at the beginning of the list.
Okay, but do we say something about it or do we not? Because I remember watching Markiplier's video and going, this is interesting because he's not saying anything.
Oh, I never watched Markiplier's one. I know he did
What?
it, but I watch a lot of
His
Markiplier's
list-
stuff.
He
but,
literally
like,
just clicked through them all and
Yes,
said smash or pass. There was
pass,
nothing else.
Smash. He would be like,
It was like
didn't say
2
the
seconds
answer,
of
and
thought,
I'm
but
just
no
like-
words.
so
it's his reactions that everyone went, why does this man want to fuck a Beedrill? I got questions. I got concerns. Probably don't fuck your animals either. It's legal in some places, but it probably don't do it.
Don't fuck gods of alternate dimensions either.
okay, hold
Man,
on.
it's-
Hold on. That
It's
one's
like
too far.
It's like Garantina isn't a god. It's crazy. There's only one god of Pokemon.
I said gods of alternate dimensions. He's god of the dark dimension, isn't he?
No.
Oh, well.
He
I guess,
literally
Minka,
got
you still
super
get to have
angry.
sex with Giratina.
Giratina got super angry, and Arceus was like, all right, I'm putting you in timeout. And then
So-
forgot to get him out of timeout.
But that still means I can't fuck Arceus.
I mean, you can fuck Arceus if you want. You're just going to get displaced from your timeline and then become your own grandparent.
That
How would
would
that work
probably
for you?
that would probably explain a lot about me, actually.
Yeah, I was going to say, how would that work for you, though?
I mean, Arceus is god. He can do whatever he wants.
Man, you think it would send you back to your own timeline after going, thanks for fixing this problem.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
All
Because
right.
poor Yago stuck there too. And not Yago, poor Ingo stuck there too. And I was like, bro, you can do that to me. That's fine. I'm the protagonist. You can't do that to him. He didn't do anything wrong.
All right. Well, we probably should end the episode.
All right, Mika, close us down for the night.
All right. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that random episode, as we always tend to get off on our topics, as we always do, because the three of us are kind of a mess like that, but that's what makes it fun. So thank you so much for joining us here at the Lusty Lounge. We appreciate your time, your attention, and your horniness. So, until next time.
What's your favorite Pokeball?
What the fuck?
If you liked what you heard today, give us a follow on Twitter, join our Discord.
Hey, are you the host?
Hey, I'm fine with this. He can be...
I'm not.
Okay, all right.
He's not the host.
Okay, fine. If you liked what you heard today, you can give us a follow on Twitter, join our Discord, or check out our Patreon, where you can support us to help us do more bullshit like this. Thank you so much for joining us. And goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.